Hi everybody, long awaited video, I know, but I hope my genealogy queens are doing just fine. So, this video is not going to be too long because I have to go to sleep because I have a very important thing to do tomorrow, and it's very early in the day to do it tomorrow. So I know that I cannot be up for very long, but as I'm getting everything together and closing everything down, I want to make this video because I feel like it's important, and I was excited to do it, and I haven't made a video in almost 2 weeks. So I'm just, trying to keep the videos coming and, keep you guys entertained. So I wanted to do a video concerning the Louisiana Creoles. And as you know, Louisiana Creoles are a mixture of Native, European, and African. And some have maybe some other mixtures, but usually the Creole mixture of the Louisiana people is African, European, and Native. At least if you're Creole. If you're Creole, that's your mixture. If you're just from Louisiana, you could be anything. So here's one picture that I found, which is really cool and really beautiful. I'm also looking at other photos like this. I'm looking at this photo, which is very beautiful. It's actually one of my favorite photos. But these look like just Europeans. Actually, this is actually Dutch immigrants right here. You see, those are African people, but I'm not sure if this is exactly to Louisiana, but these are just pictures that are popping up. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. Creole girls. Here we go. So these are just still the same Creole girls that we've seen before. And I know this is also a Creole family right here. So a little bit of history, let me go back, is as in many other colonial societies around the world, Creole was a term used to mean those who were native born, especially native born Europeans such as the French and Spanish. It also came to be applied to African descended slaves and Native Americans who were born in Louisiana. That's really interesting. It says Louisiana Creole, also called Louisiana French Creole, is a French-based Creole language spoken by far fewer than 10,000 people, mostly in the state of Louisiana. Due to the rapidly shrinking number of speakers, Louisiana Creole is the rapidly shrinking number of speakers. Is considered an endangered language. Creole is considered an endangered language. So, people also to search for is Quebec French, Canadian French, Belgian French, African French, and Swiss French. I'm not sure if that's related to Louisiana at all. I think that's maybe just other parts of the world that maybe people of who speak French, or people who are a part of that language diaspora. Let me see. So I'm gonna read just some history. So the Kingdom of France controlled the Louisiana Territory in North America from 1699 until it was ceded to Spain in 1762. In 1718, an early history of New Orleans defined the term Creole as someone born in the new colony as opposed to in Europe. This term has evolved in meaning throughout history. In 1803, the Louisiana Territory was sold to the United States for 68 million francs. This acquisition represents the largest gain of territory in U.S. history, as it nearly doubled the size of the country. After the Louisiana Purchase, New Orleans grew rapidly with more Americans, French, Creoles, and Africans, which caused some tension among the groups. The revolution in Saint Dominique, Haiti, also brought many more people to the region, including refugees, whites, slaves, and freed slaves. French was the language spoken in the territory, though it later evolved to have local slang and phrases. Over time, the Creoles and Africans created a French and West African hybrid language called Louisiana Creole or Louisiana Creole French, which is still spoken in some regions today. How cool. How cool is that? One thing I found very interesting was I found a map and it says, okay, before I even talk about this, which is really cool, it says the history of the area that is now the U.S. state of Louisiana began roughly 10,000 years ago. European influencers, I think I just read this actually, but we'll read again. European influence began in the 16th century, and La Louisiane, named after Louis the, I don't know that name, of France, or that number, of France, became a colony of the Kingdom of France in 1682 before passing to Spain in 1763. So here, I see this, and I'm not, yes I do. Okay, so so this was the map, I guess maybe in the 1800s, because it says Louisiana Purchase, 1803, Louisiana Territory, 1805. So you can see that it starts from like all the way up here, and I can't tell you the state because I don't want to mess it up. I don't know the state up here, but it goes all the way down to pretty much kind of interluding with Texas down and down, you know, to actual Louisiana, maybe Mississippi. No, Mississippi's right here, but it sort of gets Mississippi, Arkansas, or Nevada, or something like that, or Arkansas, whatever, and through here, which is really cool. Then you see, this was Louisiana Territory in 1805, but Louisiana Purchase here in 1803. Then here you have Spain, and Spain goes from pretty much California all the way pretty much to here, to Texas. Then you got the United States, which was just this. So pretty much New York, New Jersey, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee. Then you got Spain here again as Florida. So that was really, really cool and interesting. Then you've got here, which is like Indiana Territory, I believe, 1809. Michigan Territory, 1805, and Illinois Territory, 1809. That was very, very, very interesting to me, very cool to me, very, very informative, just something new that I never knew. So that was really, really cool. One of the reasons why I do want to do this video is because I am a descendant of, you know, Creole people, and as well, like, other than me being from Texas, I'm also come from Creole people in Louisiana. I have family in Louisiana, blood family and adopted family, but I do come in my blood family from Creole people. So I thought, you know, that it was really interesting to kind of look more into the history of Louisiana. And after this video, I'll be gone for a little bit. I'll be gone for a couple of weeks or a couple of days. But when I come back, I will explain more on why. I'll also do this video other than just looking more into the people that I come from, more people that I come from. I knew about Louisiana, I think I said in my new genetic communities video, because of the genetic communities, not just the genetic community, sorry, not just the genetic communities, but because of certain relatives or certain people that have told me that they were related to me through that Creole Louisiana bloodline, or they may be related to me. But I knew I had some family in Louisiana before that, but I just didn't know I came from any Creole people, although I know my mother's side is very mixed. It could even be from my father's side. So, because I know there's even some mixed people on my father's side, except for my father himself there wasn't very much mixture going on with him. So, that will be all for today, but I'm very excited to explain to you the other reason why I did this video, and yeah, so I will definitely catch up with you guys in the next video. Bye bye, my babies. Have a good day tomorrow, or a good rest of the day coming up, because it's 1 o'clock in the morning right now. Bye, guys.